Good morning, winners! Welcome to Terry's Tips. Okay, guys, today, get a notebook and get a pen because I have a jam-packed video for you, and I'm going to tell you how you can start your business and build business credit in one day, y'all. Yes, okay? Get a notebook and get a pen. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Terry. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur, mother, YouTuber, personal and business credit guru. Guys, I have over 20 years of experience, okay? I upload brand new videos every Tuesday and Thursday morning. Guys, our channel is about leveraging your personal and business credit to build wealth. Guys, I help people look fundable on paper so they can get business credit separate from their personal social and be fundable, okay? So that sounds like something that you're interested in. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, like this video and also comment, okay? And I'll do my nugget at the end, and I'm in my backyard because it is a beautiful day and I wanted some fresh air. All right, so let's jump right in. So first, your business needs to look credible and fundable on paper. You must start with the core, the foundation. You cannot get business credit if the foundation is not correct. So step number one is to register your business with the Secretary of State. So whatever business you have, it needs to be registered. Now, the most popular kind of business, is an LLC. However, there are other formations. So there are S Corps, there's C Corps, there's all these other formations. All that means, guys, when you have an LLC, it's limited liability. It means that if something goes wrong with your business, you're not personally liable. It's making it two separate entities. Now, there's three ways that you can do this. You can, hire an attorney to register your business with the state and incorporate your business. You can use an online resource like incorporate.com or InkFile or easycorp.org, where there is a fee associated depending on the package you have them do and how much you want them to do. It could be anywhere from like $100 to maybe even up to $500. Or you can do it yourself. This is why I said you can do this in one day, guys. And depending on the state, depending on if you can go there in person because you're near the Capitol, depending on what kind of entity you're trying to form, you can do this in one day. But hands down, no matter what, your business must be incorporated. So if you've been operating and you did not incorporate, stop and do that right now, okay? And let me add something before I go on. The virtual address, okay? So I'm gonna dig deeper into that, but you look more fundable and credible on paper when you have a commercial address or at least a virtual address that is separate from your personal address, guys. You can kind of secure the virtual address and then get your business incorporated so that when you actually incorporate, it has your business name, your business address, it has the address for the EIN and everything, guys. So if you wanna do it right from the very start, secure your virtual address, guys. Opus, Da Vinci, Alliance, Regis, these are companies that will give you, the business owner, a business commercial address. And the nicer ones, right, the better ones actually have a physical corresponding address in your city and state. So sometimes you guys can actually even use the office, right? So let's say you're, in Chicago, Illinois, and you're using a virtual service that has a physical location. Not only can you use that for your mail, use that for your commercial needs, but sometimes you can actually use that office space as well, okay? So get the virtual address if you can. If you must use your home address, guys, then incorporate your business, use the home address, and later on when you're financially able, use a virtual address, or possibly you maybe need actual commercial address. You may be, a hair salon or a daycare or someone like me, a consultant who actually sees clients in person. So I already had a commercial address that met that needs. All right, so incorporate your business, use an address, preferably that is commercial or it's a virtual address outside of your home address. Do not, guys, use a PO box. Do not, guys, use a UPS address. That is a red flag to lenders. They don't like to see that. All right, so as soon as you incorporate, you're going to get your EIN number, guys. Your EIN number to your business is just like your Social Security number to you. You can get it for free. You can do it in one day, the same day that you register your business, guys, and it's right from irs.gov, and then you are going to immediately get your business bank accounts. Guys, you can do all of those things in one day. I have people that have done that in one day. I have multiple LLCs. I've done it myself in one day. So you can go do that, okay? And you'll have your EIN. When you get your EIN from irs.gov, you can save it as a PDF. You get it right there instantly, guys, okay? So go get your business bank accounts. Now, right after that, you can apply for your DUNS, at least get the information in there. That's an added bonus because for building business credit, I'm going to give you guys the outline. When you're using tier 1 accounts, and I'll go over what that is, you don't always need your DUNS number to get the tier 1 accounts. Did you hear me? This video is getting your business and getting your business credit in one day. So for the tier 1 accounts that you need, they may have a field for your DUNS number, but if you don't have it yet, that's not a deal breaker. That's why they are tier 1. Got it? But I want you to have long-term success. So when you're able to, right away the same day, you guys can apply for your DUNS number as well, okay? So you're incorporating, you're getting your business address, you're getting your EIN, you're getting your business bank accounts, you're applying for your DUNS number. Now, to look credible and fundable on paper, these are the basics, okay? There's other things that lenders look for, but the basics is you want to have, like I said, the virtual or commercial address. You want to have a website. You want to have a separate business phone number, and you definitely want to have a professional email. So if your business is ABC, cosmetics, you want your email to be info@ABC Cosmetics or admin@ABC Cosmetics or CEO@ABC Cosmetics. You get that professional email when you get your domain name. So literally you can go to places like GoDaddy, Squarespace, there's a ton of them, guys, that will give you a domain name and give you your professional email. You can do that in one day. Okay, so to look fundable and credible on paper, those are the basic things that lenders want to see. Now, can you do more? Absolutely. Are there more credible, more kind of checkpoints that they look for? Absolutely. But those are the basics that if you get those things done, you're going to be light years ahead of other people, especially as a brand new business. Because as a brand new business, guys, you're already high risk to lenders because most businesses, I think it's stats like 50% go out of business the very first year, and like 95% go out of business the very first 5 years. So you're already high risk by being a brand new business, brand new investor, brand new entrepreneur. So you do the fundability, credibility piece so you look more fundable on paper to get the bigger money faster, okay? Now I'm going to talk about the 3 C's of credit. Guys, write these down. Cash flow, credit, collateral. Cash flow, credit, collateral. When you are going to a bank and you're trying to get like these lines of credit, you're trying to get loans, there is an underwriting process. They're looking at your application, they're looking at your business, and they're looking at these other qualifying criteria to approve you. It is best if you knock it out the ballpark in all 3, but if you have 1, maybe 2, sometimes that can get you an approval. So the first thing is cash flow. If you have money going into your business bank account, you already put a deposit in there, you have some money in there, your business is cash flowing. Let's say, you're a daycare or a hair salon or whatever, and you kind of get deposits all the time. Having cash flow is one of the things that lenders look at because you look less risky. Let me give you a personal example. Let's say, your neighbor comes to you and they ask to borrow, $1,000. You're going to ask them, how do you plan to pay back this $1,000? They tell you, I have zero money and I'm unemployed. You're like, I ain't giving you $1,000. You have no way to pay it back. But let's say that person says, well, after all of my bills, I have $200 extra every single month. So that means they can pay the loan back in 5 months. You may say, okay, great. So you have a way to pay this back. I'll give you the $1,000. Now let's say same scenario. You go, your neighbor asks to borrow $1,000 from you, and you're like, well, do you work? How much money do you have? And they're like, yeah, I have $500 extra every single month after I pay all my bills. Well, then that means that that person can pay you back that $1,000 in 2 months. Now they're even lower risk. It's the same thing with businesses and business credit and business funding. They want to know that you have the capacity to pay it back. So if they are giving you an unsecured line of credit or they're giving you a business loan, you want to have some kind of cash flow. The second thing is collateral. So guys, collateral can be a bunch of different things for a business credit. It could be equipment. It could be home equity. It could be accounts receivable. It could be equipment. It could be cash flow. It could be real estate that you have that your business owns. So if you have collateral, but maybe not a whole lot of cash flow or a whole lot of credit yet, that's one thing that can help you get approved. Some of you guys have collateral, some of you guys don't. But let's go back to the same scenario. Let's say a person comes to you, your neighbor comes to you, wants to borrow $1,000. And you're like, well, how are you going to pay it back? And they're like, well, I'm in a tight situation right now, but I have the title to my car. You know what I mean? And it's worth $7,000. I will give you a title to my car. And then when I pay you back, you give the title to my car back. Guys, you have collateral. So what that means is that if that person never pays you back, you can go ahead and then sell that vehicle and get your money back. So there are lower risk to you because they provided collateral. So now you're more likely to lend to them. Same thing with the underwriting process with business credit and business lenders. If you have equipment, I've worked with people who have gyms, I've worked with people who had HVAC companies, I work with people who had food trucks, and they've been able to say, I need a business loan for, $100,000, and I'm cash flowing, I'm a legitimate business on paper, and I have this food truck as collateral that is worth $50,000. And then the lenders will say, okay, good, okay, so let's take, let's put that up as collateral. The blessing with business credit is that you still, let's say you do put up something like a food truck or equipment, you still get to keep those items and use them during the time. Whereas though, if you had done it with a person, they would have been like, give me that car right now. But with the banks, they just want to know, it's just going to be like in your agreement that you have put up collateral so that if you default, they have recourse to get some of their money back. So that's collateral. If you have collateral, you look more fundable and credible to lenders. Take an inventory. Oh, and that's another thing. Inventory can also be collateral too. Okay, there's a bunch of different ways. I wanted to give you some examples so you can understand. And the last thing, the one that's probably the most important, is credit, right? Business and personal credit. Because as a brand new business owner, a lot of times, even if you're not going to be a PG, which is a personal guarantor, they will still check your personal information to make sure you are credit worthy. They'll also make sure that you are the owner of the business and you're the one that's, able to kind of make these decisions and sign off on the loan. So for your personal credit, you want to have your credit scores at 680 and above. Guys, I will link some of my videos about how to repair your credit and how to boost your credit score and about credit scores. For business credit, you want to have multiple trade lines, okay? Because I'm about to transition right now to giving you a high-level overview of how to build business credit in one day, guys. Okay, so the more trade lines you have reporting, the higher your business credit score. You want to start with at least a minimum of 3 to 5 trade lines. You can do it with vendor accounts, tier 1 and tier 2. But when you get to 10, 15 trade lines reporting different accounts, that's when you're going to get even more business credit. That's when you're going to look more fundable, more stable on paper, okay? So for building business credit, you want to start with, it's levels to this. It's a process, right? There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4, okay? You can do 5 or 6 tier 1s in one day, guys, and build business credit in one day. I've had clients in Credit Leverage Lifestyle who have literally done this and have gotten the results like right away, okay? So tier 1 means you're going to companies like, I wrote some down, Uline, Granger, Crown Office Supply, Quill, Nav, Suma, The Creative Company. Guys, I just gave you that was 8 or something like that. You only need 3 to 5 to actually generate a Paydex score and to actually have a business credit profile. But you are going to these companies, as I'll have to go back. I'll link a video. I'll link a video I did on the vendor accounts, and I'll also link some articles that actually give you the vendor accounts. You can do this all in one day. Apply for at least 3 to 5 of the vendor accounts in your business's name, with your business EIN, with your business address. You may or may not have a DUNS number. That's fine. You don't need that for the tier 1s. They will do no personal credit check. It will not be on your personal credit. It's simply a tool to give your business a business credit score and a business credit profile, okay? You get those accounts. They'll usually be net 15, net 30, net 60, net 90. Sorry, because it's a little bit hot out here, guys. Net 90, that means that you have a certain amount of time to pay that item back. Pay it back the sooner, the better. The sooner, the better. So if it's due in 30 days, pay on day 5 or day 10. That's going to give you a higher business credit score. Guys, get 3 to 5 tier 1 accounts, then get 3 to 5 tier 2 accounts, and then get 3 to 5 tier 3 accounts, and you just keep on building that way. But you can do the tier 1 accounts to give you a business credit score in one day, guys. Literally, how bad do you want it? You can get incorporated in one day. Get your business bank accounts in one day. They just started the drill. I knew that they were doing it. They're doing some work on my street. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so that's how you build business credit in one day. I will link my videos to talk about vendor accounts and building business credit in more detail. This video, I wanted to make sure I gave you how to start your business, how to actually incorporate, how to look fundable and credible on paper, the 3 C's of underwriting, and the outline for building business credit. The last thing is monitoring the process. So you want to go to nav.com, nav.com. They would just start drilling at the end of the video. Guys, I'm posting this video just like this. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, nav.com. I did a whole video on that, and that's how you can monitor your business credit reports and scores. Got it good, guys. And for my nugget, I just want to say that don't be worried, or do not be anxious, do not be intimidated when people copy you, duplicate you. Like, you have a credit repair business and now your girlfriend wants to do it the same way. You have a consulting business and now your friend wants to do it the same way. No, you are a coach and now somebody else wants to do the coaching business and they're copying everything that you're doing. Guys, nobody can do it quite like you. They don't have your testimony, they don't have your delivery, they don't have your systems, they don't have your audience, they don't have your passion. No one can take what is yours. So if you see somebody who's taking all of your ideas and they're trying to do their business, listen, you keep on being you keep on working in excellence, you keep on being innovative. If you are somebody who is trying to take all of somebody else's ideas, shame on you. You got your own gifts, you got your own vision, your own purpose. Launch your coaching business the way you want to. Launch your credit repair business the way you want to. Launch your service, whatever, your accounting business, your hair salon, your daycare. Do it where it's unique to you, because I promise you, when it's unique to you and innovative, that's how you are actually going to grow a lot faster than trying to duplicate what somebody else has done. Amen. All right, I hope that was helpful. Sorry for the drilling, guys. Like, share, comment, make sure you subscribe, and have a super amazing day on purpose.